Gunman Boxing, the baddest boxing channel in the UK. I am here in Saudi Arabia with one of the main men, one of the best coaches domestically. He's a coach, a promoter, a former fighter. Is there anything that you don't do, Mr. Coldwell?
I used to do cuts. I've done cuts. I'm a manager and I work for TV, so I do a bit.
I knew I was going to be something.
Yeah,
Analyst,
do a bit.
Commentator. This brother, whenever there's some boxing on the scene, this brother is all over it.
Because we love it.
Who's going to win? Crawford, Canelo. Let's get straight into it.
Straight into it, no messing about. Do you know what? I don't know. It's one of those fights. It could go either way because of the weight. I just lean a little bit towards Crawford because of the stage of the career. Canelo's a little bit more flat-footed, loads, a bit more predictable. Crawford's got a lot of dimensions, can box orthodox and southpaw, smooth as. He's got angles. He's got a very good IQ, and he's also got a bit of a reach advantage as well, which will give him, you know, a more sort of substance towards what he's planning on doing. I think he's clever enough to, when he does get caught by Canelo with a single hard shots, to ride it out and get out of the way so he doesn't get caught with follow-up attacks. But we'll see, because Canelo's a legend, so you don't know. Yeah,
it's going to be interesting. Listen, every single girlfriend I've had has said size matters. Do you think size matters is going to matter in this fight? Crawford going up 2 weight divisions.
Well, you're talking to a guy that's shorter than absolutely every adult that's in this room. So I'm going to say, obviously, size doesn't matter. No, size generally does matter in terms of boxing when you're talking about, you know, if both fighters are on a level playing field ability-wise. But I just think maybe Crawford could manipulate the situation with his skills and with the angles and his smarts. But it's like you say, it's going to be interesting to see how Canelo approaches this. We know that he likes to hit the arms, he likes to hit the body. How much does that zap of Crawford? Does Crawford get off to a good start, able to stick to his game plan, but then just the sheer size and strength and the weight of punches from Canelo, does that start grinding him down like 8-9 rounds in, and then the last quarter of the fight is a real struggle? So
it's going to be really interesting. I think, like, you know, the purists, we seem to think, look, Canelo's going to have the power because he's, you know, 2 sizes bigger. It's his weight class. Do you think if Canelo finds that brother with his right hand, finds him like his Google Maps, he can knock out Crawford?
Well, yeah, you would have to say so because you know, Crawford's been hurt before. You know, we're not talking about somebody that doesn't get hurt. We're not talking about somebody that doesn't get hit. And Canelo can really, really punch. So even though I lean towards Crawford a little bit, it's not like a supremely confident pick. Canelo's a guy that can turn the lights out with one shot, but he has been guilty for holding on, looking for that one shot all night long. And as he gets older, the pace has slowed down with him, and that's why I'm saying Crawford has the ability to be able to pinch and outbox him and use skills in a fight rather than have to stand toe-to-toe and get drawn in.
So that's what you're saying, really. For Crawford to win, he has to pepper Canelo like a sirloin steak. You know, he needs to be pecking away, scoring and moving, yeah?
And then finish off with that peppercorn sauce.
yeah. Pepper with a bit of Caesar salad, you know, what people eat Caesar salad, one of them ones, you know. Yeah, listen, it's a really interesting fight. What's next for you? You've got a lovely stable of fighters. What you got going on that you can tell us about?
I've just had a busy early part of June, to be honest. I had Dan Howard go 6-1 with a brilliant performance on the Channel 5 Wasserman show. Then the day after, on the big Barnsley Stadium show, I had Ellis Price go 3-0 with a really impressive performance. Next up will be August for Stephen Cairns. Could be boxing, could be fighting for his first title in that one. If not, definitely one after. But he's boxing in August. And then we're back round to September and the start of the season again. It used to be a season. There isn't a season anymore. We just go all the way through it. So I'm busy with those guys. I'm waiting to get a date for Lerone Richards, former IBO World Champion, European Champion. I'm waiting for a date for him. And then we can get going again with them. So we'll see.
Yeah, so outside of Canelo and Crawford, who is your favourite fighter at the moment outside of those 2 brothers?
Right now, I love watching Usyk. There's quite a few, to be honest.
Thank you very much, Mr. Dave Coldwell. What an absolute legend. What an absolute pleasure to interview you. Thank you very much, my G.